أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما يا ربي زدني علما سنقرئك فلا تنسى سنقرئك فلا تنسى سنقرئك فلا تنسى سنقرئك فلا تنسى آمين. First of all, I'm going to recap what we have done so far in our Arabic alphabet. Ajadola, I said that is the number of the Arabic letters we have. How many are there? Please remind us, Ajadola. Ajadola, you are muted.
I don't remember. 30?
Yes. Yes. Now, to start with, we have 30 Arabic alphabet. Sometimes it might be 29, and sometimes it might be 28. Nothing more and nothing less. Ajaziza, are you with me?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Good. Sometimes I'll be calling because some parents will be in the kitchen.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
So,
kitchen.
Okay.
See kitchen, sir.
Alhamdulillah. So we have 30 or 29 or 28 Arabic alphabets. Okay. Now, in school, we have only 26 26 letters. All right. So, but in Arabic, it will be 29, 28, or 30. And each of these Arabic letters, they have what we call sound. Sound to help us to read very well. So we need to understand the sound of each Arabic alphabet. Now, to start with, one of the Arabic alphabet is just like one. All right. It's just like one. And it is called Alif. It is called Alif. And not all the time you will see it just on its own like that. Sometimes we might join it with another letter. So this little line here signifies that one letter is coming to join with Alif. So that is still Alif. It doesn't matter as long as it looks like one. But there's one letter that wants to confuse you, but when we get, I'm going to explain that to you. So if I write like this and I continue like this, so this is no longer Alif because there is nothing can join Alif after. But before, a letter can join with Alif. But after, nothing can join with what? With the Alif. So this letter is called Alif. That is the first Arabic letter. Whenever you see a line like that, so you just say, oh, this is Alif. It's just like a line. Alif, 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 and it has no sound. The second letter, okay, is just like a boat, like this. And that boat has got a dot under it, has got a boat under it. So the good news about Arabic letter is there are some letters, maybe two sometimes, maybe three sometimes, they look alike. So it makes it easier for all of us to identify, to recognize. Aja Miriam, we greet you, man.
Walaikum salam tabakatu. Ekaro, sir.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, sir.
Inshallah. Your level is going to start at maybe 11 or past 11, inshallah. So these are the level 1 now.
Ben, sir, move join to we move catch up
okay. Mashallah. So this is letter Ba. It's just like a boat, okay, but it has a dot under it. So this letter is called Ba. All right? It's called Ba. Not all the time you are going to be seeing it this way. You are going to be seeing it as if it's joining a letter before or after. So this is why a lot of people are finding it difficult to recognize it, but don't find it difficult as long as you still have a dot under it. So any line that extends the letter, it is a joining letter, which means it's joining another letter. Therefore, the dot is now under this side. Instead of putting it in the middle here, so it's going to be under here. So it's still Ba. Now, it means Ba is joining another letter here. Now, in the middle, so I would say this one is the beginning. B stands for beginning. This one is just alone. Alone means on its own. How you are going to see it. So I'm going to put M here. M stands for the middle. How do you recognize Aleph in the middle? So you're still going to see it this way. And E for N, how are you going to see it? It's still going to be like that. But for the bar, it starts this way and it continues. That line means it's joining another letter. Then one letter is coming down to join bar, and bar is also joining another letter. That's why I say it's in the middle. But the dot is still remain one. It still remain one. Let's that click in our mind that bar has one dot under, and at the end, one letter is coming and to join letter bar. So ending format with alone is always similar, but the difference is because it's at the end, one letter is coming to join it. So it's still more or less the same, but the numbers of dot will never change. So therefore, this letter sounds b, b. If I say ba, occasionally it's not correct because there's no haraka on it. We're coming to that in the future. So with the sound, I'm teaching with the sound now. So it's called b, b, b. Okay? B. We call it ba, but it sounds b. We call this alif, but alif has no sound. B. Okay? B. The third letter, all right, is like this. It's a family of ba, but it has two dots on the top. It has two dots on the top. And in the middle, we are still going to do the same format as we have done for the bar. All right. So bar like that, and also this is like this. It's just like a boat as well. But because we are joining it with another letter, we write a little bit and also continue. This continuation means is trying to join with another letter. So the difference between this letter and that letter is the numbers of dot. So which is 2 on the top. In the middle, how do we see ta? One letter is coming to join letter ta, and ta also joining another letter. So the dot still never change. That is in the middle. How do we find it at the end? It's still like a bar, but we have two dots on the top. And this is called ta. Ta. It is called ta. This is called ba, and this is called ta. But the ta sounds just like a ta, but the beginning of it. This is b, b, b. It is ba, but we call it ba, ba, b. So I say this one is sound. The sound is very important. Please take note. Alif, 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 alif has no sound. Ba, 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 ba sounds b, b. Then ta, ta, ta sound. The next family of this letter is this the same thing. Can you see? But this time around, Aja is that how many dots have you noticed on the top here?
3 dots, Nisa.
3 dots. Yes, you are very correct. It's 3 dots. All right. So the same thing we have written those ones. So the same thing we have 3 dots in the middle. Okay, 3 dots as well. No change. And at the end, we still have 3 dots. And now the sound of this letter is like a TH. When we see TH, when we are reading, how do we make it? How does it sound when we see T and H in school?
Like thank you.
Like thank you. Fa. So we call this one fa. Thank you so much. Fa. Okay? Not sa, but it's what? Fa. As if we are biting our tongue. Fa. Alif. Ba. Ta. Fa. Fa. Okay? Alif. Ba. Ta. Fa. Fa. So fa, 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 fa sound. Okay? Alif, 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 ba, 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 ta, 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 fa, 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 fa. I want Aja Adolapo to read this for us before we move on, please.
Alif. Ba.
I want you to read with a sound as well.
Okay. Alif does not have a sound. Ba as in b, b. Ta as in t. Then sa, sa.
Okay, mashallah, very good. Well, good reading. Can we ask Aja Aziza to give it a go and let's see? I don't expect when I teach something in that particular day, I don't expect you to get everything right. No. Okay? But if you get it right, there's nothing bad in that. All right? Because I believe whenever you are free, you're going to over it again, then for mastering it. Okay? So please, Aja Aziza, over to you.
Alif. No sound.
Okay.
Ba. Ta.
What is sound
Ta.
of ba?
Ba.
Good. Okay.
Ba. Then ta. Ta. Then
what is sound of ta?
ta.
Ta. Ta. Just T. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum, Alhaji.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Alhamdulillah, no weekend, sir.
Alhamdulillah, ma'am.
Okay.
Thanks for joining.
Yes, sir.
Now, Aja Aziza, over to you.
Then ta is fa.
Okay.
Like thank you.
Okay. Okay. Like thank you. Not T thank you, but F and H. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Or think.
Yes.
Think about it. Okay. So that is this letter we have done now. Then I'm going to proceed further. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Any question based on this? Aja Aziza, please take a picture of this screen before I take it off. Aja Adolapo is okay with it. A picture, please.
Okay, I'm taking a picture now, sir.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, good. Now, I'm proceeding to the next letter. If Aja Aziza, you don't get it right, no problem at all, because you are just a beginner. So Aja Adolapo, let's focus more because we have done this letter. Now, this letter also has got family. Okay? We don't really do much. We do 4 or 5 letters in a session, but because we have done this before, so that's why I'm making it like that. So if you look at these 3 letters, okay, they look alike, right? So that's why you are going to finish your Arabic letter on time, because some are, you know, they seem to look alike. So this is now another letter on its own or alone. And B stand for, anybody? B stand for?
Oh, beginning, actually.
Beginning, yes, that's correct. Beginning means you want to join one letter with that particular letter. That's why we say B, beginning. Okay, so beginning. How do we see this letter? Some letters has got tail. Please take note. They have got tail. So when we want to join them with another letter, we remove the tail or we extend the tail. How? This letter has got tail. These 3 letters have got tail. Now I want to join it. So therefore, I'm going to remove the tail there and make it go straight. Instead of coming down, they make it what? Straight, which means I want to join it with another letter. So the dot is still what? Is still the same. It's still 1. All right. In the middle, 1 letter is coming to join this particular letter. Okay, but the dot is still never changed. The end is still 1 letter is coming to join this letter. The dot is still never changed. This particular letter is called Jim. This letter is called Jim. If you have been to Jim, yes, so that is a letter for you. Jim. Okay? Jim. 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 And the sound is still like J. Okay? like J, J, all right? J, gym, sounds J, sounds J, gym sounds J. Now, if you want to describe this letter, Ajadola, how do you describe it yourself? Oh, how do I remember this letter? What can you describe it yourself?
It's got dots at the bottom. That's
Okay.
how I can describe it to myself.
Okay. If you say it's got one dot at the bottom, okay. How do you describe bar?
Well, and it's got a tail as well. So that's another way of
It's got a tail, isn't it?
differentiates.
But what
Yes.
if here the tail is not even there anymore? Yes, any
It's
help
not
from
as
Aja
curved.
Aziza?
The shape.
The shape. Yes, let's
The
go for
shape,
the
the
shape.
way it is written.
Yeah, let's go for the shape. Aja Dolapo. If you look at this bar, you know, bar always like this. The shape is just open like this. But the shape of the gym is curved a little bit here.
Mhm.
So that's how you can differentiate between bar and a gym. What do they have in common? Aja Dolapo.
They have that dots at the bottom. That's what they
Thank
have.
you. In order not to confuse ourselves, so let's go for the shape of the gym.
Okay.
The gym has a bit of curve on the top like this. So the same numbers of dots. So this letter is called gym, gym, and then a gym sounds J,
Yes.
sounds J. The next letter, no dot, is the family of gym. What do? We just write it, and the tail, we remove the tail, we extend it this way. So, and in the middle, one letter is coming to join this letter. Again, go straight, and at the end, same thing. Okay? And this particular letter is called Ha. There are 6 letters that are coming from our throat. 6 letters, 6 of them. They are coming from our throat. Number 1 is Ha. How do we remember? If you remember a dog, you remember this letter because the dog always do. Or maybe when you run from upstairs or downstairs, you feel tired. So you have. So to get this letter right, we have to say it from the truth. So this letter is called Ha, like house, like hotel, like hole. Okay? But this is gym. Remember? Gym. Ha. Aja Aziza, please pronounce this letter for me.
Gym.
Gym. What about this
Gym.
one?
Ha.
Ha, good. Now, the next letter is a family, but the dot is now on the top. Now, to join it at the beginning, I write the same thing. But this time around, the dot is still on the top. In the middle, I need to apply the dot on the top. Here, okay, something is missing here now. Aja Adolakwa, what is missing here? At the end here, what is missing? Aja Adolakwa, what is missing here?
We don't have the dots.
We don't have the dot. So can we still call it the same letter here?
No.
No, thank you, ma'am. So therefore, if I apply the dot here, now this letter is also coming from our throats, and the letter is K and H. Bear it in mind, there are some letters in Arabic, but they are not there in English. That is why we have more letters in Arabic than in English. Okay, so one of them is here. This is K and H. In A to Z, there's no K and H. You have them separately, right? So this letter is called K and H. Okay, now if you notice, this is also coming down from your throat. So making 2 letters that are coming from our throat. Now I said there are 6 in number. One of them is Ha, 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 Ha. The second one is Ha, 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 Ha. I want Aja Adolakwa to read these 3 letters for us, please, with a sound.
Gym.
Now,
with J.
Okay.
Ha.
Mhm.
Ha.
Okay.
Ha.
Assalamu
Ha.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ha.
Where this letter is coming from?
From the throat.
And this one?
It's also coming from the throat, from the back.
Okay.
It's
So
like
for
a
us to
panting.
remember,
Yeah.
how do you remember?
Yeah.
Because some people do pronounce this different letter the same way. So please, let's try and avoid it. Okay. Okay. Now, Haja Azizat, do we have any question based on this?
Yes, sir.
Please
Oye,
take a picture of this.
okay, sir. Done, sir.
Very
Okay,
good.
sir.
Okay, good. Haja Dolapo,
Sir?
you've learned all that before. Abi?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's just a recap. Now, I'm
Thank you.
proceeding because of Haja Dolapo now. For Haja Azizat, those letters we have learned is more than enough for you, but you can still focus on this one. Okay, inshallah. This letter is also their twin now. You know, we have been seeing triple letters, right? Now we have twin now. Twin letter. Okay. Now, this letter, this one, okay, is like a greater hand, isn't it? Greater down. When we are doing maths. I know we have mathematicians in this on the platform. Haja Zakiyat, Haja Dolapo, Haja Aziza, Haja Nimatullah, Haja Miriam, they are very good in maths. Even Haja Bishola, I know they are very, very good in maths. X times X. About this one. X times X.
X square.
X square. X square. Sorry, I didn't hear. X square.
Is it? They are very good in mathematicians. We're very good in maths. Yeah. So this is Dal. This letter is called Dal now, on its own, alone. Dal. So Dal. At the beginning, Dal still remain Dal. Okay. In the middle, one letter is coming to join Dal. At the end, one letter is coming to join Dal. If you notice our Alif as well, we didn't join any letter after Alif. So there are 6 letters like that you cannot join them after. One of them is Alif. You can't join letter after them. One of them is Dal. One of them is Val. One of them is Ro. One of them is Zain. And one of them, the last is Wow. So you can't join any letter after them. Please. So this letter is sounds D. This is sound S. Sound D. Like a daddy, like a dog, like dundu, okay? Like delay D. That is that Dal. So, and it's like greater than, okay? Dal. Whatever format you or whatever description you want to give it to, there is no particular prescription or description you want to, give it. Just up to individual, as long as you remember it. For me, I just say greater hand, da, dad, dal. Then the second one is val. They are twin. So basically, we write them the same format, val. So this time around, we have D and H. D and H together, you can't find them in English letters, isn't it? So we have val. This is dal, dal, and this is val, val, val. Is it the same thing? Nah. So dal sounds D, and val, val sounds the. Okay? The dal, val, dal, val, dal, val, dal, val. Have you done raw or no before?
I think we have. Yes, we have.
Okay, so let me put it here again. So the next letter is raw, and for the end for today, Zain. So this is r. In this case, we roll our tongue. Raw. If you notice, I put A and I'm saying O. Anybody to explain this for me? Why am I writing A and I'm saying O? Anyone? The reason is, in Arabic, there is no O sound, O. But we write A and say O because of the nature of the letter. So please take note. We should never write the transliteration and put in O, so we rather put A. So because we have A, E, U, which are the harakas in Arabic, there's no O. But because of the letter, we say raw, but it's ra, but we say raw. So take note of this one. Raw, also at the beginning, you see it on its own. When you are joining in the middle, it's going to be this, and at the end, it's going to be that. And it sounds. So remember, these are the letters that you cannot join them afterward. I don't expect to master everything today. So the last one is Zain. This is the last letter for today, inshallah. Zain. Same thing as raw. You see, they are twin. They are twin. They are twin. So please, at the beginning, still Zain. In the middle, still Zain. And at the end, still Zain. But sound Z. Okay? Sounds Z. Not C, but Z. Like Zekia. Okay? Like zoo. All right? Like Zimbabwe. So Z. Dal sounds D. Val sounds V. Ro sounds R. Zain sounds Z. This is where we're going to stop because it's 10 o'clock now. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. What we have done, inshallah, we are not making it permanent in us. But remember, revision is very important. So this session is being recorded. So that's good news. You are going to watch it later for yourself. May I have one question from Aja Azizat, please? And Aja Dolapo before I stop this. Any question from Aja Dolapo or Aja Azizat? If you don't ask me a question, I'm going to ask you.
No question from me, sir.
Okay, what about Aja Azizat?
Vera sir, mo oye mi sir. So
Very
tell
good.
me a question for me, ma'am.
Okay, take a picture of this before I ask question. Take a picture.
Actually, mo call one color, sir. You mean
Oh,
mo call color money?
Okay, mashallah. So now, before you guys leave, if you like, you can stay to see what is happening in the next level. If you're not free, you can leave the session, inshallah. It's totally up to you. But if you stay, I believe you can pick up one or two things, all right? Inshallah. Now, if I want to join two letters now, let me join. This is Ba, and this is Dal. So to learn how to join, you know, the Ba, if you're joining like this, and Da like this. So this is how you are going to read C in the Quran. You see Ba and Da. You are not going to see them separate. No. This is how you can join. If you want to join like Alif and Ba together, you see, you cannot join them like this. It is wrong because you cannot join Alif afterward. But you can join Ba with Alif. So Ba, then Alif. So for the linking up, that's how it works. Always remember the letter you cannot join after for better understanding, inshallah. I'm going to stop this recording now, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, let me greet the advanced. Why are they advanced? It's because they have been on the session for quite a long time, and they are really working so hard. I'm really impressed. Even when there is no session, they always revise. And, you know, they're improving on a daily basis. Quran is our best book that we should always, you know, read every single day. At least 5-10 minutes means a lot. When we read Quran, even when we don't know how to read, just hold it like this and be looking. I want to know you. You know, the blessing of Allah is miracle sometimes, but by hard work, by effort. Assuming you don't know something and you are still taking it, oh Allah, Allah will not be looking at you because you are making efforts. So let's continue. Yes, please.
No, I said God will look at because you are making effort.
So you making effort. So that effort is really going to help you a lot. So may Allah make it easier for all of us. I say Amen. Okay. We're going to start now, inshallah. I think there is one new learner here. Aji Dapo. Aji Dapo. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salafi alewa.
Adúpẹ́ alhamdulillah sa era sa.
Adúpẹ́ pé ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó mọ́ wa regular. Kọ́lọ́n kó bá wa ṣe lọ́rùn. Ẹ mọ́ bá reserve bí 30 or 45 minutes here every Saturday. Unless if there is no session, maybe I have tournaments and blah, 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 then I will always update the platform. Okay. So, and I'm so proud of you, Lord, because only me and you, we are only the father. All our mothers are always here. They want to be, you know, on top of us all the time. So, yes, I've got a partner now. All right. And alhamdulillah. So, but about the organization, Aji Daniel. Aji Bisola, Aja Bisola, now, before we start, we always start with our tajweed. Okay. Last week or 2 weeks ago now, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, as such, we have summarized our tajweed. Tajweed is a rule and regulation that we have to implement when we recite the Quran Kareem. I think I have to start recording now.